No judgment. Welcome to ERT. What episode are we on?
I don't fucking know. Three? This is it's supposed to be episode 2, but we did a one-off.
Yes.
All right, so episode 3. What are we talking about today? Catering, pop-ups, and customer service.
Yeah, so we have catering, but I mean, it's still more back of house.
Yeah, 100%. So it's not really catering.
It's not catering. It's
kitchen.
Kitchen. Yeah.
Chefs. Egotistical chefs.
We'll stick with kitchen. And then pop-ups.
Yeah, I got lots of. I actually finally looked at everything you told me, and I went and looked, and I'm really excited about one of them in particular. So yeah, I'm excited.
Are we gonna go?
We can go, and then we're. Oh, what's the last thing? Oh, are we gonna go to it?
Yeah.
I mean, are you paying to fly us to Chicago or Miami?
I feel like flights are cheap
Miami.
right now.
Who sings that song? Is that Will Smith?
I don't know. You want to Google it really quick?
Oh no, you're supposed to Siri it. You big old baby boomer.
I am not as old as you.
I'm not even that old.
Yes, it is Will Smith. Good job.
At least I'm a cougar. What do they call people who are younger who go after people older with money?
I mean, I don't know about the money part, but cougar is what you're getting at.
You gold digger?
Sugar? No.
You're a gold digger.
Are you a sugar baby?
It's a sugar baby.
I am not a gold digger.
I know.
Freaking kidding me?
We can play that song.
God bless America.
That's like the only song I like by Kanye
West. I was.
Okay, catering back of house, go. Shit.
Okay.
Focus. What was I talking about? What's happening?
What are we doing? Okay, so we had super perturbed with an event. With a catering.
It's not just one
kitchen.
event.
No, it's not just one.
It's been an ongoing issue. Even before
a snowballing effect. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, my dad's a chef. So I get it. I get the type, right? I get the type. And
shout out to all the pops out there.
I'm sure at one point they did great work. And then you get the burnout. And it's like they don't want to admit that they're burnt out and hate their jobs and hate their lives. And so they just stop caring.
Okay, as much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to defend them only on one point. It is not their fault. They are not booking the business. At some point, someone has to look at the schedule and go, what is this doing to our kitchen? But at the same time, I agree with you where the chef needs to speak up and be like, no.
Well, yeah, but even if it's like the only event that they've had all month, like you should really be paying attention to that one. You know, if it's the only big event that you have the entire month.
Yeah.
And you handcrafted this menu because you had so much time on your hands. Like, come on.
The pre-planning, and then you did the tasting, and it was excellent. And then you get to the day of the execution, and it's shit. Because you fly things in, it's frozen.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. It's not what they ordered.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the aggravating part with all of that. And, I mean, you run into so many chefs that just don't care. They just don't care anymore. And it's really disheartening because I know so many really great chefs that are still young, you know, and aren't, like, fed up with life. And like the corporate world, and it's seeing them have that like shine in their eyes and really like enjoying the food and stuff that they put out, and like it's beautiful, it's amazing, it tastes great. And then you turn around and these chefs that are feeding, you know, a couple hundred people, they don't care. And then it's not their fault. Of course it's not their fault. It's never their fault.
Well, if you want to change things up and do something differently, then you need to focus on doing custom menus every time and be 100% involved in that and making sure that the custom menu created comes out and executed well.
Because it's not front of house's fault.
No, they only serve. They only display. That's the problem I have, is that there's no accountability for lack of presentation or quality. There's none. It's all front of house's fault. Well, they didn't put it out right, or that. Well, yeah, if you take something frozen, you thaw it out and cook it. I mean, all they can do is make it look pretty on a platter. Mm-hmm. Because God forbid a chef actually put shit on a platter. No, they just sit in a hotel pan and expect the front of house to do that.
Yeah, I mean, except when they build like cheese boards and stuff.
Yeah. You know. But the culinary arts is called culinary arts for a reason. should be artistic, and it's not. I agree with you on the burnout.
Except cut fruit flowers. Like, we don't want to see that.
No. Oh my God. What was the one thing that always drove me nuts about that one caterer?
Oh, because when they were walking around passing appetizers, they always had like vegetables cut into flowers and like.
Yeah, this dude used to do the same thing. And then he did it with pineapple,
Mm-hmm.
and he used the top as decor. And I'm like, it is not 1970 and
No,
woven baskets.
We're totally thinking of the same caterer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Because I've seen their work.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they even got a foot in the door. Oh, I do remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just don't understand why the chefs don't have someone to be held accountable with. Like, why is there not someone above them, and why is it a culinary person when it shouldn't be a culinary person? Because the culinary person's always going to stick up for the other chef.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no balance, no accountability, none whatsoever.
No, and again, not hating on men, but generally they're men. So expecting them to take accountability without being forced to take accountability.
I still think to this day,
Not hating on men.
my favorite line I ever got from a chef was, "I know the difference between front of house and back of house." And my response was, "But do you?"
Do you?
Because I don't think you do. If what I'm telling you, you truly believe is a front of house issue, then you have no idea what the difference is. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can't be in the boys club all the time.
No. So, chefs, pull the sticks out of your ass and let's get better.
Yeah.
Let's get back to work. You haven't been doing anything for a year, so you have no reason to be burnt out.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. So these pop-ups.
The pop-ups.
Yeah. Why are you so excited about pop-ups?
Because they're neat. And they're,
Some are.
yeah, I mean,
You know, the pop-up grocery store was a pretty cool idea during COVID.
well, okay, so we've always had pop-ups, right? You know, pop-up jewelry sales, pop-up clothing sales. I mean, it's a thing that's been around. But these pop-up immersive art experiences,
Yeah, that's what all of them are now.
I'm loving. And a lot of them are not pop-ups because they run for like months and months at a time. Like the Dr. Seuss experience at the George R. Brown Convention Center, that's an installation, right? Like it's going to be there until, I don't know, August, May, something like that. It's going to be there a while.
Yeah, I went and looked at their photo gallery. My favorite still to this day of anything Dr. Seuss is those damn trees. They just look like...
The truffula trees?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love those. And the kids look like they were having fun. It's, you know, of course, a lot of bright colors and everything.
Yeah.
With all of that. The thing I was not impressed by was the price.
No.
Because you never told me that, but I went and looked and I was like,
Yes. Well, we went and it was far too expensive for what you got.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've ever been to the George R. Brown Convention Center.
I have not.
But that first floor is massive. And basically they used like the front half of the building for just these like giant banners and a little gift shop area. It was just like an open floor plan. They had giant banners. And then you walk through it and then you have your tiny little installation area. So yeah, it was very small. They could have done it a lot bigger because for the amount of people that they were letting in at a time, even though, you know, you had like 15, 20-minute gaps between, there was still places that got super crowded.
Yeah.
And again, for the price of the ticket, like that entire thing could have been turned into a Dr. Seuss world.
Yeah. General admission was $50.
Mm-hmm.
Basic general admission. And it didn't look like there was a kid price.
I don't think there was. So yeah.
So adults pay the same as children.
It was, pricey.
I mean, it looked cool. I like the concept of it. But yeah, based on the price and then just some of the stuff I saw, there wasn't really like a whole lot to it. It seemed like.
No, I think we spent a little over an hour there. And that was going through the things a couple of different times, you know, just walking through the whole thing again.
Poor kid. That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, the Color Factory, which is a museum that will probably be here forever, set the bar really high.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Well, you also went during COVID. So.
Yeah, but not even that. But I mean, like the rooms had snacks and photo opportunities, like with actual cameras set up. And I mean, I know like the Color Factory is a museum. It's staying there. It ain't going anywhere. Right? But again, Dr. Seuss, like we got, all Cameron wanted was a balloon from the gift shop. And they had run out of helium. And this is like 10:30 in the morning. This was not like end of the day, nothing.
Maybe they have one tank for the entire week.
That's ridiculous. You're giving away balloons. No. They didn't even give away. They charged for balloons.
Well, yeah.
So my niece found a box that had balloons in it that were inflated with just air. So they got some of those and still charged.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, y'all are going to throw those away. Y'all can't like take the air out of them and reinflate them. Because it was like a hard plastic. Anyways.
It could be like Baymax. They get a hole, put Scotch tape over it.
I guess. So, yeah. And the gift shop left a lot to be desired. I mean, basically stuff you could just order off Amazon.
That's
nothing special. So that was disappointing. However, within my research of pop-ups, I came across one that I really is a true pop-up. True pop-up.
You found a new one?
True pop-up art installation in Austin. The Mesmerize.
Oh, yeah. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's Austin's extraordinary immersive art experience.
I'm going to throw this out there. It is for 21 and up only.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I didn't look into it that far.
$65 for tickets.
That's expensive.
Very expensive.
That's weird because there's totally a picture of a kid
with his dad.
With
I know.
dad.
The thing says 21 and up.
What?
Yeah. That one was really cool.
False advertising.
It is. I liked the whole idea of the parallel universes and the scientific aspect of it, and then everything being kind of dark.
Yeah. I mean, it's
galaxy.
Yeah, it's definitely like a dark LSD trip.
Yes.
But I call it a true pop-up because at the bottom it says the portal is closed. New location coming soon. So clearly they're moving it around, and is it going to be similar to the one before? You got to go to find out. Like,
what was it? There was like a movie, something that had something like that, where they had to follow like the White Rabbit. We're trying to find the right rabbit to go to the pop-up music thingy. Anyway.
Oh, you're talking about Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Yeah. Where's Fluffy?
Yes. That's what it is.
Yes. That's why I wanted to do those with our QR codes.
All right. So Mesmerize was really cool. The only thing, yes, like I said, that I found was odd was the fact that it said 21 and up. And yes, I saw the picture of the dad with his kid.
Yes.
Yeah, that was weird. So two of them that I really liked. One of them is that FOMO Factory.
Yes, in the Galleria.
Yes, and tickets for adults were only $24, and for kids I think it was like 15 or 18, which seemed very reasonable. They have 17 rooms. Mm-hmm. They, pull from your senses, taste, sound, smells. Basically the whole point of it is to reintroduce you to your inner child. Mm-hmm. And they talk about when they advertise different parts of your childhood, like school dances and certain, being outside your locker. And I was like, I don't want to remember high school. It sounded cool at first. And then I saw that and I was like, no, thank you.
Oh, that would be fun.
But it looks really cool. A lot of bright colors. Again, sensory aspect of it. But I know there's a lot of things from my childhood that I didn't have the same experience as the full population.
That's fair.
So
same.
I'm not sure how they would have pulled that, but
yeah. I vaguely remember having lockers.
Yeah, we had to share them,
but not
2 people per locker. It was weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, because the school was overcrowded.
I changed schools my senior year, so we weren't allowed to have lockers because I guess people had drugs in them.
Yes.
Yay, public school.
Well, that was middle school and high school. I didn't ever have a locker.
Oh.
Yeah. So the one that I thought was the coolest one of all.
Womanish.
Yeah. And the tickets vary depending on when you go, if you go on a specific weekend, depending on what level of package you want. So the minimum package or ticket is $35. Mm-hmm. And the highest was $76.50. And that was for a weekend plus like a drink ticket.
Yes. So yeah, I think they did like a drink or like a snack.
Something like that. Yeah. My favorite part of that whole thing
is that it's 5 stories tall.
It's 5 floors tall, but that staircase. I loved that staircase. I've always wanted one in my house.
Oh, the spiral staircase.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it had the glass around the edges so you could still see everything on each floor. Was very, very cool.
So you could wear like your furred robe.
Sure.
And drapes down it to your marble floors. The police knock on your door to tell you your husband's been murdered. Like,
Lordy.
oh, yeah. Like every mid-90s like drama movie.
Yeah, and the cool thing I liked about it is it started out with the We Can Do It era of the 1950s is how they originally were inspired. So it starts with that and then follows you through, different things that appeal to women, are very women focused.
Yes, it's women and gender non-binary peoples.
Yes.
I
liked it. I understood why it's in Miami. The Chicago part I wasn't, because it's very much got a Miami feel.
Sure. Well, I feel like
Chicago's first art institute was in Chicago.
So I think, they're supporting that, and then, women artists.
So there was 2 things I really liked about it. One of them, they say, discover your ish. And 2, discover your alter ego-ish, the After Dark party.
Yes, the After Dark hours.
Yes.
I believe that's an extra ticket.
That was really cool. I went on and looked on their Instagram page. A lot of stuff it was really fun. Yeah, looking at all of it.
We should go.
Yeah. So you buying tickets to Miami?
I bet they're pretty cheap right now.
Well, yeah. Although I don't know, with all these airlines still canceling flights, who knows? Yeah, but all of it was imagined by women and created with care.
Yep. I love it. I love the idea. I wish they would come to Houston, or at least somewhere in Texas.
So speaking of women and women empowerment, are you gonna attend that women's motorcycle rally?
Maybe. To go shopping.
Yeah.
What was it? Women in Leather?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
In September.
No, your memory's better than mine.
Well, I've told several people about it.
Yeah, I figured you would. Watch you pull up in your Harley. Rent one for a day.
Yeah. That'd be scary.
Yeah, that one sounded fun.
Ladies in Leather Parade and Rally, September 9th through September 12th at the Hilton. It's on the Googles.
It's on the Googles. So it's a public event then. I mean, if you found it on the Googles, I'm assuming it's public.
Found it on the Googles. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Good deal.
Yeah. Let's see, we're kind of straying from the pop-up. It's not really a pop-up.
Yeah. But I was branching off the women empowered. Yes. Pop-ups are very cool, very immersive, lots of color, sensory involved.
It's the best little rally in College Station. I think it might be the only one.
Probably.
But yeah, they've got Little Lady Weekend Pass, $50.
Little Lady.
If you had pre-registered for it, you would have gotten a goodie bag. But yeah, you have the Little Lady ticket and the Little Supporter ticket, which I guess is the men's ticket.
That's cute.
It's the largest traveling female motorcycle parade in the U.S. Ladies' bike games, contests, vendors, guided rides, workshops, speakers, live music, and more. Men are welcome to join in rally activities, except the parade.
Hold on, time out. What are bike games?
You've never been to a biker rally?
No. Do I look like I've ever been to a biker rally?
Yes.
Dude, I met you at the bar last week and I was like, whoa.
That wasn't even a biker bar.
No, it's not a biker bar, but it's an environment I haven't been in a very long time and I was not expecting.
And you saw like everybody that you knew. So
I saw 2 people I knew and one I didn't know that apparently I do know.
Yes. So bike games. Yeah. Games that you can play on your motorcycle.
What do you play on your motorcycle? Like ring toss? You spin around on your back tire? Like what kind of games are we talking about here?
Kind of. I mean,
Jesus. Shots on the spikes. Like
they probably won't have those because the whole like drinking in public thing. But I don't know. It depends on the type of rally you go to. I don't know any ladies specific bike games, but I know like the biker rallies in Galveston, they have one where you set up a bracket and there's a hot dog hanging down.
You try to drive by and grab it with your mouth?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Not
Coney Island hot dog eating contest on steroids.
Not the rider generally, but the passenger. Yeah. So
that's fucking weird.
There's different things you can
do on
a motorcycle. Not all of it is safe.
No shit.
Whatever. But yeah,
Biker
so that would be fun to go to. Good for lady rider, lady passenger, or rally guest. So yeah, so it's $50 to get in, whether you're gonna ride in the
When is this again?
rally or not.
September what?
September 10th through the 12th.
Oh, when's the parade?
Mm. Doop, 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 doop. I don't know.
Copyright issues there.
I don't know. No, it wasn't longer than 30 seconds. The 9th, I guess. I don't know. Registration has tickets for the 10th through the 12th for the weekend pass, and then September 9th on the main page. I don't know. Why are you having me like on the spot about this?
Well, I just asking. You had the Google available.
I do have the Googles available.
You're not very okay.
Anyways,
so that should be fun. We might have to do that.
Okay, so the parade's on Saturday at noon, which is the 11th. I guess people start coming in on Thursday. I don't know. But they have comedy hypnosis show, wrenching with Rocky hands-on workshops for all skill levels, a 9/11 tribute.
Wrenching with Rocky. That's funny.
I like it. Yeah, so they've got all kinds of stuff. Live music by Sweet Pain. Which I haven't heard of, but that's not surprising.
Is that the weekend after Labor Day?
Yeah. Really? You're going to ask me when Labor Day?
Well, I was thinking
I don't know when Labor Day is.
It's the first weekend of September. Home slice. Chill out.
Well, so they're doing the 9/11 tribute, obviously.
Right. That
Saturday is the 11th. So, yeah. It should be interesting.
All right. Might have to take the kids. That could be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cameron would love it.
Yeah. Okay, then. All right. So, shall we venture into customer service?
Yeah, this is all you.
What is wrong? What is happening lately?
This is all you. You keep having all the bad experiences.
Well, okay, here's the deal. They're not so terrible except for last week. I don't remember what happened last week. My rant about last week.
It was another coffee incident.
And it wasn't the company. It was the stupid bitch in front of me. Okay, so then today, same place, Dutch Brothers. Actually, let's start with yesterday. That when I called you? Yeah, because you were napping.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So any of you out there who maybe the baby boomers still pay with cash. If you pay with cash, please do not expect these cute little, millennials and whatever the next generation coming up is to know how to count.
We all know they can't count back money.
It's not even just the money. The fucking machine tells you. So she clearly keyed it in incorrectly. Right. So I pay cash, because the whole debacle with someone stealing my credit card number. The shit is real. Or not my credit card, debit card. Fuck you, whoever did that. So I go to the window to pay cash, and my total is $10.20. And I gave her a $20 bill and a quarter. Fully expecting a $10 bill and 5 cents back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was trying to make it easy. Clearly I made it complicated. So I watched her for a solid minute try to figure out how much change to give me. Then she recounts everything in her hand, and then she hands it to me, and I got a $5 bill, 4 ones, and 85 cents back.
And it's literally the best.
I just looked at it, and I was like, I don't even fucking care. I just want my coffee and leave. Like, I want to say something, but I'm like, she was super nice, and I'm like, digital became such... even right now, without having a debit card, it's like, can't pay for certain things because my debit card's not linked to it or a card's not linked to it. And it's like we've become so dependent on technology that we don't even know how to do basic fucking math. I literally made it so easy. What is $10 minus $20? I don't know. 9?
But you know what? That's the whole meme where it's like, I'm not even going to argue with people anymore. If you want to tell me 1 + 1 = 5. Yes, it does, sweetie. And just go about your business.
It would have been one thing had she given me like $4 back in the change, then I would have said something. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's not even worth. Just in the cup.
Gotta ask for my quarterback. I'm my quarterback. If you really wanted to keep it as a tip, that's fine. But can I just have a $10 bill?
Well, they get a tip anyway, because anytime I use my points thing, they ask, and I'm like, yes, just include the tip.
Yeah.
I hate that they ask because you already put it in there as an automatic thing. So why did they not just do it?
Because they have to.
Yes, but
Because I asked one day. Because I asked.
I set it up to actually happen. And
I
if
know.
you turn it off to actually happen, then they ask you because this stupid thing still asks, would you like to add a tip?
Mm-hmm. So I asked one day, I was like, if y'all scan this little pay thing,
Barcode.
a lot of times they ask, do you want to pay with your app? I'm like, yeah, that's why I showed it to you. But it's because some people will scan it for the points and then pay with cash.
Well, yeah, see, right now that's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting to the points and paying with cash.
Yeah.
And apparently they don't know how to count cash.
Well, if you look at a McDonald's register.
Yes, you said the food images instead
they
of
have
the
pictures on the registers. They don't actually have like numbers or anything. It's literally.
Do you think they do that? Okay, now I started thinking about, and on a serious note, I started thinking about this yesterday. Do you think they do that because they help employ people with disabilities?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking.
No, I do not.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so moving on.
That's it. I have no explanation. I don't know. Maybe we could reach out to McDonald's customer service representative and ask.
Okay, so then we'll move on to my next bit of customer service, my experience this morning. The same Dutch Brothers. Poor Dutch Brothers. I'm sorry, Dutch Brothers. I love y'all's coffee. But, okay, the change thing, I honestly had to laugh about. I really laughed. I chuckled more than anything because I was like, man, this chick don't know how to fucking count. And it's on the POS that she's using, so. All right, so I pull in after I text you what you wanted. And I pull in, and there's two cars in front of me, one in the left lane, one in the right, and I pull in the right lane. Well, the girl is at the girl in the right lane is talking to the lady in the van in front of me. And the girl on the left is taking orders. Well, when I pull in, there was one car that pulled behind me, and then I could kind of see like a bunch of people that were just pulling in because it was about 7:30-ish. So, probably when they hit their wave. So the girl's talking to the lady in the van. Well, the lady pulls up, and so the girl's walking, and I'm like, okay, she probably hasn't taken her order, right? Because she's still talking to her. They're still talking. And the chick in the other lane has taken one order on her way to take the second order. And the lady in front of me and the girl working there are still chit-chatting. And she pulls up to bend the corner to go to the window, right? I get literally one car away from the window, and my order still isn't taken because this chick is still talking to the lady in the van.
What?
And she even looks at me, and she's just staring. And then I hear her tell the lady in the van, she's like, I probably should go. I'm probably going to lose my job if I don't actually go and work.
Yeah, no shit.
So I'm standing there. Well, this little girl in the other lane realizes my order still hasn't been taken, and neither is the car behind me. Because we both pulled forward because she was taking
that's what you're supposed to do.
So she came over and took my order. And so I give her my order. I tell her specifically I want 2 hot coffees. And I said, I have a free drink, but I'd like to pay for cash, or I would like to, can do card out here instead of my app. And she said, yeah, not a problem. So she keys it all in. She scans my app for the free drink. And then I put my card in, and she's like, okay. She says, thanks, whatever. So I get to the window, and the girl at the window. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to the window yet. The chick finally walked away from the van when the van pulled forward to get their drinks. And she goes, did she come by and take your order? I was like, yes, I'm fine. And I just looked at her. She goes, okay, thanks. Have a good day. And I just like stared straight ahead, and I was like, just be nice. Just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut.
Don't you silence. Don't you silence.
So then the lady in front of me leaves, and I pull up to the window, and the girl at the window goes, did you get your order taken? Yes. She just fucking took it.
Yeah, like literally 30 seconds ago. But yes, it's fine.
I see her turn to the girl next to her. She's like, I don't see her order in the screen. Like, it's not up here. Well, the chick that took my order after she took my order went inside. And I just assumed, I don't know, she was going to rat out the other girl for not doing her job. I would have.
Yeah.
I'd have gone over there and been like, bitch, get your ass over here and help me.
Yeah.
So she walks inside. So she walks back out, and the girl goes, well, she goes, her iPad froze. Again with the technology. Again with the technology. And the girl goes, what did you have? And I told her. And she then goes, well, was that a latte, a mocha, or I don't remember the other fucking option for the white zombie? And I was like,
oh, the Breathe.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, I don't know, a latte? Fuck if I remember. I just asked for it. I didn't know there were options. So then she goes, well, she goes, okay, well, we'll get that done for you right now. She goes, well, your total is, $9 whatever. And I was like, I already paid the chick. Like I paid her with my app I had. And she's like, oh, well, and then she turns to the girl next to her. Apparently she's new.
Oh, Lord almighty.
So she doesn't know what to do. So then I had to rescan my app for the free drink and the points. And then I paid in cash because I was like, I'm not fucking with my card at this point. And then she hands me the 2 drinks, doesn't even try to chit chat with me like the rest of them do. And I was like, thank the Lord. And then she hands me my drinks and she goes, here you go. Here's that white zombie. I was like, this is definitely iced. And then she hands me my drink. And then the girl that was, I guess, the manager helping her, I was like, I'm out. I just looked at them and the girl goes, okay, well, have a good day. And I was like, yeah. And I pulled away and I literally just started laughing. I just started laughing because I'm like, how is this possible? Last week's interaction with well, it didn't even interaction. It was just a dumb bitch driving in front of me. It had nothing to do with Dutch Brothers and the fact that I was in line. Then the shit that happened Sunday, whoever the asshole is that stole my card number. And then the cash yesterday, I was like, literally, how do you fuck that up? That is simple, basic math. And then today, watching the girl chit chat with the lady in front of me, I'm like, I'm glad you made her morning great because my morning's not going so great.
That's what you should have told her.
God.
Like, no, you ruined my day. You ruined it. Yeah, I don't.
And then I almost spilled our coffee when I walked in the door.
Oh my God, that would have been amazing.
I was trying to get my card out, and there's 2 guys in the parking lot. I don't even pay attention.
Yeah.
And so I'm over here trying to get my card out and swipe, and I slowly walk up, and I get up the last step, and I kind of stumble forward a little bit with both drinks in one hand, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't spill this everywhere. Please don't spill this everywhere. And then I walk in, and one of the custodial ladies, she's like, I can hear you, because my shoes are really, really fucking loud.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out.
They probably thought you were me. Because that's what I always get told. I knew it was you because I could hear you walking.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, like customer service, like what the fuck?
Okay, well, first of all, I don't know which planet is in retrograde right now for you, but clearly, it's a thing.
I'm getting punishment for what I can't. I don't know. Probably being mean to my husband. This is my punishment for it.
I don't know. You like burn.
I fuck with my coffee.
We can burn some sage. Like go get you a detox somewhere.
I should. Maybe I haven't detoxed enough. Maybe it's the alcohol. Too much alcohol.
Oh, maybe we know you need to go to that Footsie Tootsie place that does foot massages. They do foot detox.
Where's that at?
Oh, it's in Bryan.
There's a place here that does that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I so want to go.
Yeah, I totally made me an appointment for next week.
What the fuck? I want one. Do it the same time. I'm writing this down. Tootsie Roll, Footsie Roll.
No, it's like Tootsie Footsie or Footsie Rootsy or something like that. I don't know.
You're just going to put anything with the itsy on the end of it and call it a day? Tootsie Footsie Bootsy. Yeah.
Yeah, something like, I don't know. I Googled it this morning. I was like, I'm going to do a spa day. So anyways, hopefully their customer service is really good.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
So yeah, super reliant on technology.
Too reliant.
I mean, I always think about it like, if you get arrested, which numbers do you remember?
Yeah. We did talk about that yesterday.
I remember my grandmother's phone number growing up. It's a landline. They don't ever answer it. But I remember it.
If you get arrested. I mean, there's so many other scenarios that you might need to remember a number. And being arrested is not one of them.
Why? Because you're not going to have access to your phone.
Well, what if you lose your phone and you need to call for a ride? You don't have Uber. Oh, speaking of Uber. What the fuck? Now we're getting off on this tangent. You said arrested, so I thought about this. Who calls somebody at 1 o'clock in the morning to pick your drunk ass up when you can fucking Uber home? Who? Tell me. Sorry, y'all. There's Uber. There's Lyft. There's
an old taxi service.
Yes.
Like,
there's so many options.
I think he's still around.
I'm sure if they don't want you driving, you could probably look at the cop and be like, can you give me a ride home?
Yeah. When Fox and Hound was open, I used to see people do that all the time. They would just call and be like, hey, if y'all are busy, can I get a ride home? And people would come.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Call a fucking Uber. Anyway, okay. Random tangent. Sorry. I had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
You said arrested. My mind went straight to that.
Well, Anyways.
Respect level went down a little bit that day. Yeah. So, okay. Tootsie Footsie. Gonna try that out. Tootsie Footsie, whatever. All right. Well,
So,
customer
anyways, yeah.
service, yes, you'll have to tell us all
We're
about that.
gonna find out which one of your planets is in retrograde, so we
Dude.
can figure out when it's gonna be over.
If anyone else has had a crazy customer service story lately, like I'd love to hear it because I don't know what's happening. Oh, we should tell the Piata story. I finally got the full story yesterday.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard the full story.
Well, see, I don't know. Like you order online, the ticket comes out. It's not like you called over the phone and someone wrote down the order wrong. Like, how do you fuck that up so bad?
We don't handwrite orders anymore.
No, we don't.
You punch the pictures on the register.
Yes. And you use the digital app and you tap it in on your phone. Yeah, so Piata does online ordering and they use DoorDash for delivery. So you don't have to go through DoorDash. You just go straight to Piata's website. So a pasta with chicken in red sauce was ordered. A chicken Alfredo pasta was ordered. And I have no earthly idea the other one because who the fuck knows? Probably ate meatballs. And then a calamari.
We're getting a head nod.
Calamari appetizer was ordered. So apparently when the order was there was no chicken to be found anywhere. There was 2 Alfredos pastas. There was only 1 lemonade. So mind you what happens when 1 lemonade for 2 children happens.
Chaos ensues.
Yeah. So then like there's not even red sauce. Well, thankfully this person was smart enough to figure out let's do the sauce from the calamari and use it on the pasta. And since all this pasta's on the side, yeah.
Isn't it the same sauce?
No. Well,
yeah. It's a marinara sauce.
Well, yeah. The calamari sauce, yes, absolutely. But there was already like an ordeal with it regarding the request of the child who wanted calamari. Not knowing when you get a calamari dish, shit ain't fried. So I'm glad that they went the chicken route, but then just put the right. Yeah. Anyway, so apparently you called and they didn't want to give her a full refund. They didn't understand why the chicken didn't get there. Basically, they didn't understand why any of it was wrong and was not really wanted to give a Piata credit.
No.
Yes.
No.
Whoever goes that route, like
a $10 Piata credit?
Yeah.
Oh.
For probably what was like a $40-something meal.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
But why do people go that route? Oh, I'll give you a $10 credit. I know you want me to spend more money here, but you already messed up my order and I don't want to pay for this because it's not what I asked for. So.
And she got a full refund?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course she did. Of course she did.
Yeah, she knows how to negotiate.
So Cotton Patch always messes up my meal when I pick up to go. I don't say they mess it up. I say it usually comes with like extra fuzz that may or may not have been on the floor or on a person. But the last 2 times I've ordered from there, there's been debris.
Which one are you ordering from?
The one in Bryan.
Oh, well, your biggest problem is you're going to Cotton Patch.
Well, it's never my choice.
Is it the boyfriend's choice or the husband's choice?
And what?
The husband's boyfriend? Or is it?
Oh, no, the husband. I was like, the husband's boyfriend? Who? Yeah. What? Oh, his work wife.
Mm-hmm. His work bro.
No, I order, there occasionally for supper when he wants certain dishes, and it never fails. It never fails. I ordered a salad with chicken tenders on it. The chicken had fuzz all over it. Like they dropped the chicken and just picked it up and put it on the salad. So I contacted them and they wanted to give me meal credits. And I'm like, well, I already have several from the last time this happened.
Why? I guess it's easier than doing cash or crediting someone's credit card.
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a service fee involved in that, but
I don't give a shit.
Well, no, I agree with you.
Anyway, so next time that happens, if it ever happens again, I'm just gonna call Jamie.
But here's the deal. Because
they refused. They refused to give me refunds.
It's one thing to fuck up an order. It's another thing to find hair or anything that you don't know what it is in an order and then try to give a credit versus a full refund.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's nasty. Yeah, it was definitely not hair. It was definitely fuzz.
From where?
From where? Exactly. Like, did you have the chicken in your pocket? Was it in your pocket? And then you just pulled it out and slapped it on the salad? Like, I don't know.
It just reminds me. Okay.
I even contacted their Facebook and dead silence. I'm pretty sure they blocked me.
Everyone blocks you. Hey, okay, so you remember that movie, She's All That?
Yes.
Where he pulled the pubes and put it on the pizza and made the kid eat it?
That was not She's All That. That is Waiting.
No, she did in She's All That too.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Because it's definitely from Waiting.
Waiting is when they do all the stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's definitely also on She's All That. She's All That I remember just because it was the redheaded kid that they picked on.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, it's gross, but that should remind me of that.
Well, Waiting came out first. That's where they got it from.
Probably. The movie's disgusting.
It is.
Speaking of customer service, go watch it.
Yeah. Everybody should. Everybody should watch Waiting because it shows everything that like food service workers have to go through and the Karens that give them shit and make their lives difficult.
Karens. That's
But
funny.
anyways, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
On our random tree branch of a recording.
Terribly tree branch. You fell in line with what we were talking about. Customer
Except like
service
the
is
last
the best.
15 minutes.
We should do a whole one on customer service stories. Hell stories. We'll have to find some hell stories.
There's plenty. Remember, I was a bartender for like 10 years. Worked in a couple different restaurants, waitressing. Yeah, I got plenty.
Okay, well.
Owners, customers. Oh, yeah. Thankfully, most of the places aren't open anymore. So it's fine if I talk about them.
That's awesome. Fun stuff. Okay, well, until next time.
Bye.